Promotion Wars. It's all about the ratings, bro.
Welcome to another video on the Promotion Wars channel. As ever, I am Adam, the creator of the game, and I just wanted to give you an update on the progress of the next big version of Promotion Wars. In the last progress update, I revealed my plan. That was to finish the editor, to mop up everything in the game that wasn't going to a show, and then spend all of October and all of November working on the new booking system. Since I revealed that plan, I've put in a lot of hours work. Just to give it some context, I have a job that is 8:30 till 5 Monday to Friday. I've been up at 6:30 a.m. to get in an hour or so on Promotion Wars before I start work at 8:30 in my proper job. Finish my proper job at 5. Have an hour to just cook some dinner and eat some dinner, and then back on the game until I go to bed. On weekends, whenever I could, I'd be having my breakfast at 8 a.m. while working on the game. I'd work throughout the day non-stop until I went to bed. That being said, the plan is behind. I want to be open and honest with you about that, and there's two main reasons for it. Number one, the work is just taking a lot longer than I hoped that it would, as it always does when you're making a game. And number two, at the start of October, a close family member of mine was taken into hospital, and they have not yet gone home still. So that has obviously had to be my priority, and it's taken up my time and energy and headspace. So I haven't been able to go as full on with Promotion Wars as I would have liked to. However, I have still got a lot of good work done, so let's take a look. The editor work is all done, and a big part of that was completely redoing the big shows screen in the editor to include all the new features added to special events. A brand new screen was created for the quarterly specials, so you can set up those and edit them in the editor. I added the ability to create one-off episodes in the data pack, ready for when the player starts a new game. I updated the C-show editing so you can choose which show it's taped before. I added the feature so you can set up a live event in the data pack to already be scheduled with a logo and a name and some promotion when the player starts their game. I also did the work in the game itself to make this pull through. And to accompany that, I made another new screen in the editor where you can create preset wrestler bookings so that when the player starts a game, they can already have wrestlers booked for their upcoming live event. And I've added even more attributes that you can give to each wrestler, bring the total to almost 70. Not only is the editor all finished, it has spent a number of weeks with somebody who is using it to create a historical data pack for PW2025, and you're going to see some of that data pack later on in this video, but that's been really useful to make sure the editor is working as it should. What about the game itself? Well, as you saw in the last video on this channel, I added the feature of linked events to special events so that you can have things like the NXT takeovers multiple times per year. I've added more information to the title details so you can see exactly how that person won that title. I've added length of reign and number of defenses to the title history. The length of reign will calculate automatically for any previous data packs, any previous saves, and all pre-game title history. And you can now click on any of the column headings to sort by that column, ascending or descending. For example, you'll see the longest reign, you can see the shortest reign, or you can group together any wrestler to see all of their reigns in one place. I've added ring announcers to the game to select the same way you select interviewers. And the icing on the cake of this progress update I'm going to show you in just a second. And to show you, I've loaded up the 1987 data pack that I mentioned earlier that's being worked on at the moment in the PW2025 editor. And on this home screen you will notice it's now shows you the logo of your promotion. I just added that last week, and also the level of your promotion is now visible on the screen for the first time. If we just take a quick look at the champions in this data pack, so you've got Hulk Hogan at the top, Macho Man, the British Bulldogs, and even some women's champions. But I'm not here to show you that, I'm here to show you the new wrestler profile screen for your wrestlers. Go to Andre the Giant first. I'll give you a quick tour of the basics because this has been completely redesigned from scratch. This section is how good they are. You see all the new skills added to this, like entertainment, brawling, high flying, star look, stamina, all in one place. This section is how well they're doing. Their wins, losses and draws. Yep, you can now registers their draws. Their win streak, both on their own and overall, which could include being part of a team. Their momentum, their morale, and another new one, their overexposure. Those last three things are color coded, so green means good, orange means okay, and red means bad. So you can very quickly see what you need to see. This section in the bottom left is what they're doing, and I'll show you more about that after this, because this little box contains a lot of information. And finally, this section shows you some general information about this wrestler. New things you'll see: you can have more than one ring style. XP is a brand new thing. Divisions, also new. And of course, their exact height and their exact weight. So now you know what you're looking at. Let's take a look at a few and dig a little deeper, because a lot of work has gone into this new screen. So I mentioned down here we have a box saying what they're doing. So this will tell you any tag teams that they're in, any stables that they're in with the logo. It'll tell you if they accompany anyone else to the ring. It'll tell you about any non-wrestling roles they may have, such as being an interviewer or an announcer. It tells you their finisher, and back to that. If they're in a feud, it will also show you that there. But that's it for Andre. If we go and choose somebody else and have a look, I think Hulk Hogan's got quite a lot on his profile, because he is a champion. So you'll see all the belts that they currently hold down here with the picture, if there is one. And on Hulk Hogan you can also see, shows his age and his birthday. Didn't show that on Andre because we didn't have that information in the data pack. So scrolling through Hogan, he's in a tag team with Randy Savage. So if we click on see tag team, it takes us straight to that screen with his tag team displayed, so we can do stuff with that. So he's also got a team with Brutus Beefcake. That takes us straight there. The same would happen with a stable. I could have gone to the Heenan family. I'll show you that in a second. So let's do that right now. Heenan family, C stable. There we go. There's all the members of this beautiful stable. Now if we find somebody with non-wrestling roles. Gene Oakland, perhaps. So he has one non-wrestling role interviewer. If he had more than one role, he would tell you how many there are there. And we could click a button down here and it would show us the list of all the different roles. Now if we go to a manager, Jimmy Hart should be a good one. He accompanies 10 wrestlers or tag teams to the ring. So if we click on see names, we get this little box up and it lists all the people that he accompanies to the ring and tag teams. Do we have any injured wrestlers here? Probably not. Now let's just look for somebody with a nickname. So Paul Orndorff. There we go. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. So the game automatically picks this up and displays his little nickname up here on top of the rest of his name. And for people like Jake Roberts, you'll see the full name like this, Jake the Snake Roberts. Now let's take a look at the new buttons that are down the side here. Attributes is one. You see straight away that this person has 3 attributes. So we see 2 of those are good, 1 of them is bad. Excellent at selling and is a good teacher, but he has a drink problem, so that could cause you some issues. Next you have alter egos. Jake does not have any, but let's find someone who does. Brutus Beefcake has 2. So just click on here and you can choose one of them to change him to. So if we change it to the Zodiac, you can see they now have their own profile picture, they can have their own description for this alter ego, they can have their own ring styles for each alter ego, and their own entertainment stat and star look stat. They can also have their own finishers for each alter ego. So just switch this alter ego, and there we go. And we have the new button. Here's booking stats. Here's where you can see this person's last match and the last time they were used. So maybe they were just made an appearance in a talking segment but didn't wrestle. You'll see there where they were last used, or there where they last wrestled, who it was against, if they won or lost, and then some stats down here counting the days since they were used in various ways. And just like the 21st anniversary edition, we have the edit button. It's the same things you had before, but now you've got the division that you can change. So at the minute there's no division set up in this data pack, but just click edit and you can make one whatever you want. This is purely for you to organise your roster a bit easier. So we've made a division called Scottish Canadians. And we can stick him in it. Now if we change his name to Ricky Piper, it'll ask us if you want to store Roddy Piper as an alter ego for Ricky Piper. So we'll say yes. now you'll see Roddy Piper has one alter ego. Or, sorry, I should say Ricky Piper has one alter ego. And it's Roddy Piper. So if you want to, we can switch Ricky Piper back to Roddy Piper. There we go. And you'll always see the last time that you used this alter ego. In this case it was today, 1st of January 1987. The longer you go between switching an alter ego, the better the effect is on the overexposure. And currently Contract takes you to the same place as it did before. That's something I've got to work on next. So that brings you up to speed with all the progress since the last progress video. I know that some people will be disappointed that the plan is behind, and this game is going to be coming out in 2026 now. It's not going to make before the end of the year. I really wanted it to. I've worked my ass off, but as I said before, there's things going on that are taking up my time, and things have been taking longer than I hoped they would. But at the end of the day, the game is making good progress. It's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. It just needs more time. That's it. Simple as that. So if you can give me your patience, then I'll continue to make this game something great, and I will get it out as soon as I possibly can. But that is going to be, we'll say early 2026 for now. And yep, that probably does mean that we'll have to change the name from 2025 to 2026, but that's not really a big deal, is it? It's just one number. We did it before, we'll do it again. As long as the game comes out and is good, that's all that matters, right? So thank you for watching, and hope you can see that a lot of progress has been made, and I hope you like how the game is looking. Keep an eye on all the socials and the website pwremastered.com, where I'll keep posting everything I do from this moment onwards, as always. So thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and I will bring this game to you as soon as I can. See you next time.